Puck drop here for game 3. Riptide playing against the Cleary Bears, coming all the way from Newfoundland. Both teams 1-1 into the 3rd game here. William DeLewis with Stewart. Eddie's got Ben. Ben's in. Shot. Score! What a great pass. Ben hyping up the crowd with a good hard shot, left side. All right, Riptide starting here with 1-0 lead after the first shift. Bears play it to the near side, up the boards. Charlie goes back to Adler, up the boards to Remo. Curled back. Bears going through the middle. Oh, and he makes some space. See if we can get a stick to it. Backhand. Each team, one shot, each team, one goal. Quickly. One shot apiece. One shot apiece. It's Riptide up to Cam. Cam loses the handle going in. Taken away by Hudson Jeffrey. Puts it in space. Oh, it's cut off. Marcus steps up. Cut off that attacker. Drew's to it. Drew goes to Cam Weeks. Cam goes into the middle of Hudson. It's off his stick though. Counter attack going the other way. Shot glove down by Theo. You guys just come with one goal, right? Good opportunities here for Riptide.
16 goals.
We don't have size. Played up the boards by Jake. Remus got it. He's going to find some space. Has it poked off his stick though. Curls back, looking for space. Finds McQuillan on a good curl and pass. Jake's got some room, puts it through the legs. Knocked to the boards. Picked up here by Ivan. Ivan steps out off the defender. Still loose behind the net. No one knows where it's at. Bears fencing picks it up and plays it out in a nice outlet pass. Taken away there by Adler. There's left in the middle. Shot. 5-hole closed up by Kean. Second shot. Third shot. Kean flies across and makes a nice stop. Riptide need to get the puck out. Good cross-ice pass, but it misfires. That's going to be icing. Towards one, yeah, see you guys in the middle. Face off one back to the point. Shot into the boards. Drew puts his back to it, puts it to the near side.
Nice play.
That's out front. Blocked there by Drew. Hudson covering up out front. That's into the feet. Marcus plays it to the boards. Cam's on it. Cam tries to go to Huddy, but it's behind him. Huddy's going to take that away. And he does, gathers it up, stops up, back to Cam. Cam curl into the middle, into Ollie. Ollie puts it in front. Oh, and cleared off the stick to the boards. Huddy to Drew, down deep. Ollie's going to be to that puck. Knocks it out front to Cameron. Doesn't get much on it. Marcus goes to Drew, back to Marcus, and a nice D-to-D play. Marcus puts it wide of the net for Ollie. Goalie's lost his stick. Bears to the boards. Drew's going to try to keep it in. He does. Puts it back on the far boards. The goalie's regained his stick here. Riptide pressuring. Up the boards. Marcus collects it, fires it back in, but it's stopped up halfway. That gets out by Drew's one-on-one back here with Riley. Quick turn, Riley shoots. Big save by Dean. Off the stick. Drag to the fireboards. Played out front. Ollie's going to pick that off. Cam. Nice pass to Ollie. Forehand back. Another, taking a 2-1 lead. Ben's on that now. Ben muscles his way out of the corner. It's in front. Thomas got it. Oh, he tries to curl it out. Eddie's got it. Drags it to the middle. Still has it. Shot. Oh, and he hits Mason in the back. That's out front. And that's in on that. A nice pass from Ben to Thomas Garage. Riptide jumping on the Bears here. Back-to-back shifts. 3-1. 5.5 minutes into this game. That's kind of lost in the middle. Riptide back on it. Mason takes it from William Swan. Then tries to push in, but it's knocked off his stick. Williams back to Mason back to Eddie. Eddie tries to go through the middle. He's cut off. Mason and Eddie playing catch with it there. Mason down low to Tom. That's Eddie. Battling for the puck. Goes through the middle, but that's turned over. Shot drifted wide. It's going to be William Swan. Two Bears collide in the middle. William goes up the boards to Mason. Mason tries to find Ben, but that doesn't connect. Thomas going to come back. Back check. Tom's got some time. He's wheeling. Oh! Ivan back on the back check here. Ivan looking for a pass, plays it into the feet of the attacker. Remus finds an outlet with a nice little touch pass to Jake. 2-on-2. Jake goes through the middle of Ivan. Ivan has some room, pulls it to his forehand. Cut off there though. Newfoundland parents imploring their players to skate. Fired up the boards, offers his stick, held in. Adler takes that away. Behind the net, makes the move to his back end. Ivan picks it up, curls back behind the net, stops up, curls back. He's got Huddy in the middle. Huddy has that poked off his stick into the middle of the ice. Shot wide of everything. Oh. Defender gets hauled down, no call. Out of the reach of Remus, but it's going to be fired back up the boards. Adler steps in with the body to turn that back, hooks it back in, and playing catch down the boards with it. Adler goes to Charlie up the boards to Ollie, chops it out on a nice play. Huddy Jeffrey and Cam Weeks both pressing in on the defender. Rims it hard on the boards, held in by Drew O'Keefe. Marcus Bell racing back against two attacking Bears. Marcus turns it back and sends Cam the other way. Cam loses it. Ollie pokes it free. Ollie's on it. Puts it to space. Gets picked up a little bit. Ollie takes a bit of a slash. Riptide on the back check. Marcus moves it to Tom. Tom's fighting off his defender. Drags it to his back end. Marcus at the point on the down low to Ollie. Ollie tries to go to Cam, but that's going to miss. We'll see if Eddie holds its own, makes a move. Eddie has it swept off his stick, but he's back for it. He's into the feet of William Swan. Eddie's going to take it all the way behind the net. Look to reset. Spins off his check. Roosevelt Thomas gets it. Nice back pass to Mason. Mason tries to go to Ben, but it's out of reach. It's Eddie Stewart again. He likes to stop up, and he does. Sees Mason. Just bounces off Mason's stick. He's able to get it out by the attack, by the defender. That's in the middle of the ice and offside. That's one back. Played in. Charlie, Ivan's able to get that out. Benson stepping in. Shot blocked to the side by Keelan. That's off the boards to Remus. Remus on the back end through the middle, but it's turned over. Jake on a nice back check. Great job by Jake. He's rushing in. Tries to go wide, but a good stick by the defender knocks that loose. He spins it on the boards. Ivan's there. Charlie's got it. Oh, just loses the hand a little bit. It's in his feet. Charlie tracking down the attacker. Knocks it behind the net. Kicks it to his stick and plays it out to Jake. Jake up the boards. It's going to be held in. Jake cuts it off, puts it up the boards again. Held again. Jake for the third time. From his knees this time. Still not out. Nice job by Ivan getting a stick to that. Riptide keeping everything to the outside. Oh, good for that chance to get through. Keelan slides across. That's backhanded to the middle. Marcus chops it over to the open side. That's down on the ice, on an edge. Not going to call enough for icing. Out front to Cam. On to Ollie. Oh, and he misses it just on the outside of that. Ollie throws it out front. It's played to the boards. Marcus going to pinch in. Not able to hold it. Takes his man out. Riptide doing a nice job back checking there to cover that up. And the first period ends with a 3-1 lead. He doesn't have any kid on the team either, right, Daniel? Just this program.
There's 2 girls. Lives in Michigan.
Still connected to the hockey world.
Danny? Yeah. He's the director of development for Travelers. They're connected. Back in Maritime State from Ravens.
You spend time here then?
PEI? Cancer Fisher Prospect. Last series I would have been there because of
Looking for a bruise, and he's going to do it. We've had season values for the last 3 years.
So Jimmy Holt, the head coach, his coach standing on the junior.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, he seems like a good coach.
Great coach.
Goes a little postal sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's sometimes needed. The Bears play that on the backhand through the middle, a nice pass. Flip to the net. Oh, just off the outside of the glove, wide of the net. William Swan trying to skate out, but he loses it. Got some help there. That's down deep. Swanee's back to cover up. The Bears changing. Ben tries to give it to Thomas, but that's deflected. Thomas goes backhand through the middle for Mason, losing his footing.
Oh boy. Don't go back. Oh my God.
That's turned over into Thomas's feet. He's got it. He's got Swan open at the point. He goes through the middle, doesn't make it through the bend though. Thomas back on the back check. That's offside at the line. On the line change.
Who's the player? He's got a kid that's older. I'm the boy 2 years older. He's also played. He plays after this. He comes out with the 15s. Maybe the
That's Jake on the backhand, forehand. Doesn't connect with the net. Held in and bounced off the boards. Jake's back for that. Plays in the backwards. The boards. Charlie on the offside. but he keeps it in anyway. Ivan muscling forward. Jake unable to gather it. That's played to the board. See if Charlie keeps it in on the backhand, but it's missed it this time. That's the length of the ice for icing. Oh, that's Drew firing that wide. Okay. Cam goes back to Drew. Drew tries to go back down low, but that's turned over. Kulak pushing out. Nice play there. Marcus and Huddy team up to take that away. Ollie plays it in deep. Cam gets to it, chips it to the boards. That's played up. Marcus caught flat-footed there. 3-on-1. Drew leaving the shooter to Kean. Kean grabs it. This is the Bears to the power play, knocked down in front, spun back to the point, backhander in front, knocked down again. Ivan getting a stick or a glove on everything. Back to the point. That's going to be tapped fire down the ice by Eddie. That's on net, and he's going to cover it. Oh, they give him a lot of time. Fired wide of the net on that attack. That's put to the boards. Good battle in front. Ivan trying to get there. Shot. It's wide of the net, but Kean gets a pad on it. Charlie finds open space, flutters it. A good high shot down the rink. They're saying it's tipped with a high stick, and that's a whistle. It's kind of nice. I like the setup though to have full game.
I suggested we're just season. You don't see leave.
Well, we were supposed to go to
But it was, I'll tell you what, from my perspective, it was amazing for the kids to see. It's just like, okay, this is like not even this is
That's almost like it was good and it's bad because sometimes his parents are like, oh, this is
our parents did go, okay, we just got home. We told him when he's in line, maybe people should have been 25. Oh, Jesus.
yeah, it's like
No idea, like, they're so people so.
we had a couple of things covered. This goal, Thomas, nice goal there from Thomas Ross and Ben McCallum connecting. One timer out front. Not much more a goalie can do about that. Just caught in conversation here with program director for the Bears, who is also an NHL scout for the Detroit Red Wings. And this program run by Daniel Cleary, ex-NHLer for the Red Wings, who's on the bench for the Bears today. Pretty cool for him to come with their team and coach, even though he doesn't have a kid on the team. That's out in front. One touch, nice save. Rob and Ben on that one. Adler puts one to the net. Chopped out. Ben's going to try to force that one down low from his belly. Riptide on the line change. Flip through the middle. That's onside. Taken away with Jake. Chopped off his stick. Charlie's got it though. Up off the boards and a nice bank pass. Jake driving in. Has it taken away. Bang down low and Adler's going to get to it. Adler has it knocked off his stick into the corner. Played out front, no one there. Oh. London pulls it out of the zone, curls, drags, getting ahead of steam. Throws it across the middle. Doesn't connect with a teammate, but that's a nice pass out front. Glove down, Barkian.
Fly by, dude.
Yeah. Oh my God, we didn't even penalty for that. That's a little soft.
Who's got the ounce of
Riptide taking a penalty there in front of the net on the dust up. Hudson Jeffrey, a bit of a soft call as he's clearing out in front. That puck drawn back. Shot blocked by Marcus Bell. It's into the middle. Cam's got it and he flips it down the ice to clear the zone. Oliver Wigmore hurrying to get to that. Marcus steps up. Cam's back to fill in. Shot from outside, way wide. That clearing attempt by Drew is blocked. Good stick by Oliver Wigmore to get to that. Marcus goes to the body, separates Ollie. Good job. That's turned over. Cam's on it. Marcus loses a step. Drew and Marcus combine. Slash the stick and knocks that puck free for Kean, who covers up. 1.5 remaining here in the second period. Riptide up 4-1 on the penalty kill. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsors for the Riptide pant shells. The boys looking clean. Generations Financial, Stony Wilds, and Peaks Key. Thomas curls that back to Schwann. It's in his feet though. See if he can win a battle here. That comes loose. Put to the line. Shot high over the head of Thomas Durosh, wide of the net. Out front, nice play with Tom to knock that out of the air. Mason collects it, but it's taken away, but he's going to get it back. Mason's going to stop up, spin back, puts it out front. Bears are on it. 5 men back. Up the boards. Williamson steps in, puts that back deep. 5 seconds remaining in the power play. That's behind everyone. Williams got some time. He's got some space. He's going to take it all. William goes up the middle to Ben. Ben has it knocked off the stick by Mason. Mason and Ben going in. Ben run a little interference. Mason off the outside of the post. 15 seconds left in this period. Riptide needing to back check here. William takes that away. Skates it behind the net. Over to Eddie, who reverses the direction. Eddie's got 3 seconds. Gonna drag this one into the neutral zone for the whistle. End of the second period. Riptide up 4-1. Third period, Ivan Morrison has that puck down the boards. Out front, not loose, nice pass. Adler to Jake, back to coach asking the players to do something. thanking them graciously when they listen from the Bears bench. And puck is down in the Riptide zone. Charlie's on it. Up the boards, Rena's battling. Directed into the corner by Kean. That pass deflected to the middle. Bears are on it. Oh, Ivan misses everyone through the middle. Oh, that puck is missed. Green is back. Hard shot up over the net. O'Reilly in. Tight on line, change out off the glove and in. 4-2. Tight on a line change there. Got caught a little flat. Slashes that puck off the stick into the zone. Drew goes backhand through the middle. Marcus back to collect that. He goes into the feet of the defender. Oh, that almost gets through. Jake. Yeah, Jake Lloyd. Drew's on that. Puts it down the ice. Not going to have enough for icing. Huddy's on that puck. Big collision there. Eddie puts it up off the boards. It's taken in. Shot blocked by Schwann. Directed to the net, but blocked by Eddie. Taken behind the net. Curls back. Through the middle. Far side pass intercepted. Shot blocked out front by Eddie, puts it back to the board, to the point. Long shot wide of the net. Bears turning on the pressure here a little bit. Separating Williams from the puck behind the net. That's out front. Williams going to knock that to the boards. Ollie chips it through the middle. See if Eddie can get to it. Rushing on. He's there. He's got Cam going to the net. Through the middle to Cam. Nice save on the back post. That's through the middle. Charlie's back in good position there to take that away on the back end. Puts it up the boards. That's Thomas curling back. Making Tubas miss. Got a little bit of space. Tries to get in the middle. Flips it to the top blocker corner and a nice little shot. Thomas the Rock. Restoring a 3-goal lead here for the Riptide. Deflected hard up out of play. Bears pressing in. Adler takes it away and skates it behind the net. He's met there by a Bears attacker, 2 of them. Charlie's going to try the other side. He's able to position the body well. Puts it through to Mason. Just out of the reach of Mason. That's going to be icing. That was a good look from Charlie, just out of reach. Jake controls that puck back to Drew. Drew goes behind the net to Ivan. Ivan forces it up the boards. Remus on the forecheck. Up the boards again. Drew's there to pound it back in deep. That's put the space, almost taken away by the Riptide. Drew flips it back there for Marcus. Marcus surveying, goes back the opposite way for Drew. Up the boards, Remus. He's got Jake on the move with a nice pass. Jake and Ivan trying to get to it, but it's Remus going to collect it. Shoots it into the defender. Far side, Ivan. He's got Marcus back at the point. He puts it out front, just out of reach of Remus. Spun to the middle, see if Riptide can come up with it. Good job by the Bears. Shot wide of the net. William with a nice foot pass through the middle. Ivan driving, he's got a man flat-footed, shoots! Oh! The tight angle blocker side. Upstairs. Top shelf where Grandma keeps the cookies. That puck was ripped, and what a nice cross-ice saucer pass from William Swan. William to Eddie. Eddie up to Ollie. Ollie tries to go to Hud. Huddy comes up with it. Curls back. Goes through the seam to William. Hard shot deflected. Oh, it's just wide of the net. That's out front to Cam Weeks, and he buries. Far side, under the pad. Riptide up 7-2. Just as the Bears are starting to try to close the gap, Riptide explode with two quick ones. Three quick ones, sorry. Adler in a battle there, taking a shot. Good forecheck separates Thomas from the puck. He's getting roughed up. Dugay's getting a little rough. That's played out through the middle. Bears chop that back down into the zone. Adler's on it. Adler tries to go back up the boards, and it's Thomas back to pick it up, and he goes rink wide off the stick of Mason. See if Mason can race to it. Mason's going to take a tripping penalty behind the play. Frustrated with the attack of the Bears player. Bears going to the power play. Puck's played to the boards. Drew's going to pursue. Flipped out front. Oh, it's left on the doorstep. Keenan with the split across. Flipped out through the middle and out of the reach of everyone. Ben's going to see if he can win that race though. Two big boys getting to this puck. Ben gets the stick for position. Has it taken back on the reverse play by the D-man. Slowly moving out. A little pass through the middle though. They got some speed now. Taken away by Jake. That's up the boards. Marcus on it. Jake there to help chop it loose. Number 8's moving in. Haas. Back check stick by Marcus and Drew. Played out front. Little help from Jake McQuillan. He sees the same. He pulls it in. Length of the ice there. Riptide get a full sail change. Eddie raises his footing a little bit there. See if he can recover. He does. William slaps that into the corner. Battling for the puck. It's under them. Bears trying to spin it off the boards, but Williams not letting that happen. Fired back in. This is Ivan. Oh, an extra move. He sees some room. Goes far side to Cam. Cam takes that away. See if he sees Eddie going through the middle. He does. That's a nice pass. And that's a goal. Great forecheck by Cameron Week. And perfect vision to see Eddie pinching in off the blue line. Coming down the middle. Buries it high for an 8-2 lead. Bud stepping in the middle. He tries to get it to Ollie. He tries to chip it through. It's still there. Oh, the Bears player chops it nearly on net. Charlie wisely takes that over to his forehand. Up the boards. Deflected into the zone. Flipped back out. O'Reilly's tripped up. That's going to be a power play for the Bears. Hudson Jeffrey taking the tripping penalty there. Riptide touch up. And the Bears going to the power play. Trailing 8-2, just under 2 minutes of the game. Oh, save by Keegan. In good position. The Bears have pulled their goalie down 6. This is Thomas. He's got an empty cage to look at. See if he can get one on net. And it's off the outside of the post. He chops it out front to Ben, who can't find the net. Back to Charlie. Charlie unselfishly goes to Drew. Drew, hard shot, knocked aside. Riptide 6-on-4 here, playing offense, but now they got to get back. The Bears fire it down into the zone. Drew's going to get to it and fire it up the boards. Doesn't get out though. Curling into the middle, taken away by Ben. Ben goes backhand down the ice. Riptide getting a change. 1 minute left in this one. That's taken away by Ben. He's firing to open net. He hits the outside of the cage. Knifed out by Kean. Thomas, slap shot. The Bears playing Goalie at mid-ice. Ben tries to take that away again. That's a good stick. Put into space there by Mason. Benson trying to go one-on-one with Marcus. Gets out wide. Marcus is on that. He's going to fire that the length of the ice. He's going to miss the empty net. Oh, off the post, and Mason tucks it in. Marcus looking for his first Riptide goal. A little bit disappointed, I think. But Mason gets the goal at the buzzer. The Riptide win this one 9-2. Riptide pull away late in this one. Once again, thank you to those sponsors, Stony Wilds, Peaks Key, and Generation Financial. Keeping the Riptide team looking fresh and clean in those nice new paint shells. Hunter.
The Lander social support player of the game for Pierre Hockey was number 77, Russell O'Reilly. Player of the game for Riptide is number 14, Andy Lee.
Thanks for watching, guys.